class. So you made it to school today. Glad to have everybody. I hope that you got your packet. Pick it up from school. It's in your Math Madness folder. And each day there are some activities. Now, on the first page, it has the activity menu, but we don't have social studies or science. I forgot to cross that out because we'll be doing separate social studies and science lessons. But you will have reading and some math and writing practice. So this week's activities are really just practice. Next week we'll be doing our Super Kids, and I'll send copies of your workbook pages that you'll be doing. So let's look at our first activity in day 1, and you don't have to do them all in the same day. If you want to do more, that's up to you. If you want to do less, and then you have the whole week to work on these. So today is Monday. It says read for 20 minutes and answer 3 of the questions on the sheet on another piece of paper or in a journal. So you'll get some questions. We just read our Super magazine, and you also have your chapter books that you can keep reading. If you have finished, you should be writing a book report or have written one. So if you did, send me a picture of your book report so I can check it. But today we have a little story about the boy who cried wolf. I'm sure you've read that story before. Well, here's a short version. I'm not going to read it with you, but let's point out some words that you might have questions about. Here's a word: villagers. Okay? Villagers. Villagers are people who live in a village. So that might be one word you have a question about. Oh, how about this one? Mischievous. Mischievous. A mischievous boy. A mischievous boy. Depending on how you want to say it. What do you think is a mischievous boy? He gets into trouble. That's right. And another word that is in here you might have questions about is ignored. Ignored. Well, you know what it means, because if I was ignoring you, I was like, Are you ignoring me right now? Pay attention. Okay. Another word that I was thinking about that's inside here, shrugged. Shrugged. Past tense of shrug. So we added ed because it happened already. But can everybody shrug with me? Here you go. Let's shrug. What are you doing? I don't know. This is how you shrug. Do your shoulders. Okay. And amused. It said that even the sheep were not amused. And this is past tense as well. So amused. They didn't think it was funny. If you do something that you think is funny and other people don't think it's funny, they are not amused. If they think it's funny, then they are amused. Okay, so after you read the story, you have 2 pages. 1 page is the story, very short, very easy. Just these words might be some that are unusual for you. Then it says, after reading The Boy Who Cried Wolf, fill in the following: setting, characters, and effect of the boy's action. So, who remembers what a setting is? Setting? I heard someone say where something happened. So you have to write where it happened. Then main characters. Characters are what? The people who are in the story. So I won't write that, because you're going to write that on your paper. But I would like to point out cause and effect. So, when you cause something to happen, and then there's an effect. If I shook the table and it was some water on it, a cup of water, if I shook the table, that would be the cause, and when the water falls on the floor, that's the effect. So the cause is what happens first, and the effect are the results of what happened. So it says, cause, the boy tricks the villagers by screaming, "Wolf, wolf," and you write down what is the effect of that. That should be super easy. And then on the next page, it talks some more about, we're going to talk about facts and opinions. So after you do cause and effect, we're just going to review facts and opinions. I know we've talked about it before in class, so earlier in the year. What is a fact? And it should say that on your paper. Actually, maybe it doesn't. It thinks you know it already because you do. So, a fact is true, and you can prove it. Something that you can prove is true because it was in a book, or you researched it. You can prove that it's true. It's a fact. Now, an opinion. What is an opinion? We talked about opinions earlier this year. How you feel about something. What is your opinion about the weather? What's your favorite food to eat? What do you think about green eggs and ham? Some people like it, some people don't. It's your opinion, but it's not a fact. So opinion is how someone feels or what someone thinks about something. How someone feels about something. So, in the first one, and don't forget to write your name on your paper, a dog is a pet. Is that a fact or an opinion? Okay, if you said fact, yes, dogs, you can see that dogs are pets in some people's homes. So a dog can be a pet. You can see one, you can find out, prove that to be true. Now, if I said a dog is the best pet, that wouldn't be my opinion because everybody knows cats are better pets than dogs. Just kidding, it is an opinion. I like cats and dogs. And, you know, hamsters and guinea pigs, Brinley. I mean, you know, that's your thing. And of course, some people have snakes. Aiden, okay? And I bet Corey would have a hedgehog if he could because he likes Sonic so well. I have a friend that has a hedgehog. But anyway, opinion is how someone feels about something. It doesn't have to be true. It's just how someone feels. So on this paper, what you're supposed to do is decide if each sentence is a fact or opinion. If it's a fact, color it green. That's the little star there. If it is an opinion, color it red. When you're done, write a fact or an opinion of your own at the bottom. Okay? That is enough of that. I'm going to tell you about this next page as well, because sometimes we have a problem with writing our capital letters, uppercase at the beginning of our sentences. The first word in a sentence is always capital. So if I put a period, then you know the next letter of the next word needs to be capital. So I would like for you to go through this paragraph, find and circle the letters in the paragraph that should be capitalized, and then write 2 sentences about this picture at the bottom. And don't forget your capital letters and your punctuation. It could be periods. It could be question marks. It could be exclamation marks. But you have to end your sentences with something. And your next page is math. So easy. Yeah, I know you have done 2-digit adding before. This is really simple. Can I get someone to come up here on the board and do this problem? By now, all of you can do this in your head. I hope you're still not counting on your fingers. If you are, you need to practice learning. Wait, 3 plus 5, you didn't just count all your fingers and make all those lines. You know that 3 plus 5 is 8, right? And you know that 2 plus 4 is 6, yes. So you should be able to do that really in your head if you just look at those numbers. All of these are super simple. But next week, we're going to be doing 3-digit subtraction. And you have some math practice in your folder that you can work on so that you'll get better. So, I hope you're studying. I hope you're doing good. I only have 5 people that were on Prodigy last week. So, kudos to Zanse and Corey and Noah and who else was on Prodigy? Well, send me a message if you were on Prodigy. Oh, I did see Victor. He spent a couple minutes on Prodigy last week. Spend some more time, because I just added a new assignment in Prodigy for you. Let me know if you can't get online and be able to do it. But if you can, try to do it. All right. I'll see you later. Bye. Fact and opinion, math puzzles, kind of a math. Let me see. Is it coming out okay? Hope it doesn't cut off my head. All right. Hey class. You know what today is? Monday. But we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I thought that we should have a special week. Just call it Spirit at Home Week. Just when we have Spirit Week, well, what are some of the days? You need to send me a message and let me know what days you want to have. For example, today is already Monday, but on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, those are abbreviations for those days. Let's do something special since we're at home or wherever you're studying from. You might be over your aunt's house or over your grandma's house studying. Make sure you bring your books. But some of us wanted to have pajama day. Yeah. Which day should be pajama day? I'm going to say, how about Wednesday? If you want to change it, this is not in stone. PJ day? Pajama day. How about, what are some of your ideas? Should we have a hat day or wear a certain color? Hey, all the letters are red. Can we have wear red day? Wear red day. And if you have some pictures that you want to send, put it in Dojo and show me what you had on for Wear Red Day, PJ Day. Hey, do any of you have pets? I think that I want to do Pet Day on Friday. Pet Day. If you have a pet, show us a picture of your pet studying with you, or read to your pet, or it can be a stuffed pet. So if you don't have a live pet, it can be, you know, a teddy bear, a little dinosaur. Do you have dinosaur pets? Okay. Stuffed animal or toy pet.